Hey guys, Sophia here with turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com, and I'm back with another video. Today we're talking about the 2022 IFBB Pro League World Clash Pro Bikini results, and this was an amazing show. I know a lot of you guys are big fans of a lot of these girls, so exciting to see Ashlynn in first place. Amazing. Let's get right into it. So as a reminder, there are a lot more shows coming up. We are in the thick of it. So next weekend, we've got the Golden State, and then the weekend after that, we've got the Wasatch Warrior, the Charlotte Pro, and the St. Louis Pro. So make sure you subscribe. You don't want to miss those recaps. I will be back as soon as I can. Okay, now in terms of the Olympia, this Clash contest is considered a tier 4. So winner qualifies for Olympia, 2nd through 5th receive the points you see there at the bottom, and at the end of the qualification period, the top 3 bikini girls all get to go to Olympia as well. Very exciting. So here's the scorecard. It was a large class, and here's the top 5. In first place, Ashlynn. 2nd, Alessia. 3rd, Lucia. 4th, Jessica, and 5th, Rachel. So beginning with Rachel in 5th place, oh my gosh, she looks beautiful. And you want to know what the first thing I noticed was? Her obliques, and not the typical spot. It's like her whole oblique is outlined. That is just crazy. She looks so muscular, so fit, just beautiful. I think she looks fantastic. She's got great shoulders, a beautiful upper body, and a beautiful lower body too. Really nice curve to her glute, great curve to her hamstring. I like that she's got a little bit of a curve up on the top of her quad on this leg. Nice definition with the line coming down and a little bit of detail by her knee, but nothing crazy. Her shoulders look beautiful, right? Like she just looks gorgeous. She looks tall. Amazing. And I also really like how her knee is so beautiful. She almost has like an inward curve on her standing leg. So I just think she looks great. It's a beautiful bikini, great makeup. The hair is lovely. The middle part is very flattering. I wouldn't mind a little more volume myself, but maybe that's just me. I think 5th place was really good. She looks fabulous. Okay, next in 4th place was Jessica. Once again in the top 5, looking amazing. So we've seen her repeatedly here, and she always looks good. She's returned to the blue bikini, which I love. I think it looks so good with her dark hair. Her makeup is fabulous, though I would have done a more bold lip myself. I think her glutes look fantastic, even better than they did at Boston. Now, of course, it could be the lighting, but I love how you can really see this detail here. You didn't quite get it quite so clearly. I think you're really seeing a lot of detail in her hamstrings. She's got beautiful definition, lovely curves to the top of her legs. I love the hamstring in the back. Her abs look fabulous as well, really tight, really small waist. Her torso is so beautifully proportioned, right? You've got this gorgeous amount of shoulder, the lats, and then her waist is just tiny, but also very short. So it goes right from her upper body right to the lower body. It's crazy. She looks so good. I think her posing is beautiful. She maybe sticks out her arm a little more than some of the other competitors do, but it could just kind of be the angle of what we're seeing. But also, it's not wrong to do it that way. She's not doing that infamous teapot pose, so that's totally fine. But just something that I noticed. But overall, I think she looks really good. A 4th place is amazing. She's really racking up those points. Okay, next in 3rd is Lucia. Oh man, that bikini is amazing. I think that's probably one of the most beautiful bikinis I have ever seen, let alone my favorite that I've ever seen on Lucia. It is just gorgeous. It's like multicolored, but yet it's still this fuchsia purple. Oh, so beautiful. And I think this is the most amazing her hair has looked too. I liked it at Sacramento, but there's something really polished about it. She's still got volume, but it's so smooth, silky. I like it straight. She just looks amazing. You can tell she's got some beautiful eye makeup. Her earrings are the more quiet version, right? At the Iron Games, they were a little bit more busy. I like everything about Lucia at this show. The hair, the jewelry, the makeup, the suit. Her tan is so dark and rich. She looks different than everybody else in the lineup. What else can I say? Her posing looks fabulous. I love how she's leaving this arm a little bit more relaxed than she has in the past. I think it looks so flattering. It makes her lat really pop. It makes her hourglass shape really stand out. She's so good. Her posing is top level. Oh, another thing I noticed about this suit, the connectors. They're super teeny tiny and delicate, right? Like, see how small they are compared to some of the thicker versions she's had in the past? I love these thin, tiny little beautiful crystals that she has. They're almost unnoticed, and yet they just, I don't know, they just bring the perfect attention. I just love it. I can't even articulate what I'm trying to say here. I just think it's so flattering. It looks beautiful. It's showing off her curves and her physique without being distracting. I think she nailed it. I love everything about this look. Now, in terms of conditioning, I am wondering if perhaps she's a teensy tiny bit too conditioning. Like, we're seeing a lot of veins in her abs. There's almost even a tiny bit of striations, although she does typically have that nice detail in her shoulders. So maybe it's okay. I don't know. Just something that I'm throwing out there as maybe why she placed third and not even higher. But in my opinion, third place is amazing, and she just looks gorgeous. Okay, Alessia in second place has been in the top 5 so many times that I am running out of room. If you are looking at this video on your cell phone, she's probably just so tiny. So this just gives you a quick look at all of the shows she's done in this qualification period and been in the top 5. It's really exceptional and amazing. She's always so consistently good. There's never a show where you're like, no, she didn't do it. Because she always does it. She always looks amazing. Her conditioning is always fabulous. Her posing is like amazing. She's just incredible. So here's a little bit larger of a picture, and I think she looks really good. She's got that beautiful detail. It goes right from oblique down to her knee. I love that detail on her leg. Her conditioning's gorgeous. Great curve to her hamstring. I love the shape of her glute and how it ties in here. I think her shoulders look really nice. I love the bold lipstick. Her makeup is perfect. The color of the suit always looks good. She's just fabulous. What else can I say, really? The only thing that I did notice that I haven't noticed before, I don't think I've noticed it before, is she could close these fingers on her hand just to allow us to see even more of her stomach. That is really the only thing I can suggest. I think she knows exactly what she's doing. She's already qualified for Olympia. She's amazing. All right, and now in first place, Ashlynn. Doesn't she look beautiful? I think this is a different suit. The only reason I think that, well, maybe it's the same suit. What do you guys think? It could just be the lighting, right? It's still blue. It's still got the same kind of connectors. I was thinking maybe there's a little bit more of the strap showing here, whereas on this one you're seeing more of the connector, but that just could be the way that she's standing and the way that it's pulled. So perhaps it is the same suit. Either way, it's gorgeous. It is a beautiful color on her. I think her makeup is fantastic. Her lips look beautiful. Her smile is so dazzling. Her hair looks good. It's off of her face enough that you're still seeing her eyes. A little bit of a wave, nothing crazy, and it's off her shoulders, which is perfect. We get to see her lats, which are amazing. This beautiful curve. Her delts are fabulous. Like, she's really got that S shape nailed. Her physique is fantastic. I think her conditioning, can I say this? I think it was a touch, just a hair more conditioned than she was at the Caribbean show. And the reason I'm saying that is because I'm seeing ever so slightly more of this groove here than I saw here. I think her obliques look just a tiny bit sharper than they did. Maybe I'm seeing a tiny bit more of that beautiful outline between the delts and her bicep and her triceps. What do you guys think? Am I crazy? Am I just seeing what I want to see, or do you see it too? Either way, she is phenomenal. I think she looks so beautiful. It's like she just looks easygoing. It looks breezy and natural and beautiful for her to just stand there in this perfect pose, showing us everything that we need to see for the perfect bikini. So I think she looked fantastic. Something I just noticed about Ashlynn too is the way she poses. She really points that toe to the point that she's even coming off of her shoe, which I think is amazing. She is putting everything into her stage presence, and it's paying off. And here's something that I saw. Pro Becky is an account on Instagram, and she is a judge. So she's also an IFBB bikini and figure pro. She's an NPC national champ, and then she's an IFBB Pro League head judge and an NPC national judge. So if any competitors out there are looking for pure gold in terms of what judges want to see, go follow Pro Becky, because she posts some amazing stuff. But I saw in her story, she commented on Ashlynn, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So here's what she said. I'm seeing a lot of bikini athletes coming in too lean. Was very happy to see Ashlynn hit the mark for what we are looking for. This is what we want to see. No striations, graininess, hardness, excessive vascularity, or separation. Just a fit, feminine physique that is not too extreme. I love that. Coming right from a judge saying that Ashlynn has nailed it. So well done, Ashlynn. And thank you, Pro Becky. Okay, so here is a look at everybody side by side. I know this picture isn't the clearest, but I just wanted to give you guys an idea of how everybody really looked on the stage with the lights. You can see what I mean about Lucia, and her tan is so rich and beautiful. A lot of blue, and I think Lucia really stands out in that gorgeous fuchsia. But we've got beautiful posing. Everybody is really showing off their glutes extremely well. It's just amazing. I think all of these girls were great. I'm super impressed by Rachel. I think her upper body is just fantastic. And now from behind, I wanted to show you guys a clearer picture. So I mashed up some of the individual photos of everybody. And I think we've got some beautiful, very unique and different shapes here. Different heights, different sizes, but everybody looks really good. Again, like I said, I'm super impressed by Rachel. She looks really full, really muscular, though I'm wondering if maybe she's got a little bit too much of that muscle showing through on her back. I think perhaps she might want to cover up some of this area. She looks quite developed here, and I think the other girls are hiding that a little bit better with their hair. In terms of the glute ham tie-ins, I really like Alessia. You're really noticing that beautiful triangular shape. Jessica, I'm not seeing it quite so deep, but she has such a beautiful roundness. I think that looks so good, and her waist is so small, and her delts look really quite fantastic from behind, as well as Alessia's too. I think Lucia, her waist looks really small. She's got a really nice hourglass shape. I'm loving how wide her upper body is, and that hair is just fantastic. And then when we look at Ashlynn, I think her conditioning looks really good. She's got a little bit of detail in her hamstring. You're seeing that glute ham tie-in, not too much, but just enough. Really firm and high rounded glutes on the top, and a little bit of curve on the sides too. And then her waist looks tiny. Her back isn't showing too much muscularity. And then she's got beautiful, amazing delts to create this gorgeous hourglass shape. So, like, wow. What a top five. So in terms of Olympia, Ashlynn is qualified. Alessia was already qualified. Lucia's way up at the top with 9, as well as Jessica with 9. And then Rachel is new on the list with 1 point. So don't forget, I've got more recaps coming this weekend as well as next weekend. So make sure you subscribe. I'll be back with those recaps. Give me a like if you like this video. Comment below what you guys thought about Lucia's beautiful suit, about Ashlynn's conditioning, and come find me. I'm at turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com, and of course on Instagram at turquoisetoffee.